Got you over there. Hadn't seen you in 2 or 3 days. Come here. Come here. Hadn't seen that raccoon 2 or 3 days. Come here. Come here. Here. Come here. Right here. Hadn't seen you in 2 or 3 days. I hadn't seen you in 2 or 3 days, raccoon. Where you been at in 2 or 3 days? Hadn't seen you in 2 or 3 days. I hadn't seen that raccoon right there in 2 or 3 days, Tiny Tim. I hadn't seen you in 2 or 3 days, Tiny Tim. What's today? Today's Saturday. I hadn't seen Tiny Tim in what? Been 3 or 4 days now. I've been sick from all the pills the hospital's been giving me and the shots for the last week. And for the last week, I've been sleeping a lot of extra sleep. And so I've been late getting out here. I got 2 of them right there. That's 2 of them right there. That was 2 of them right there for Tiny Tim. That was 2 of them right there for Tiny Tim. Where you been? Where you been, my friend? Where you been? Tiny. Where you been at? I've been missing you. I hadn't seen you in 3 or 4 days now. I come out here every day and every night. I come out here whenever I get a chance, and I look for you on the cameras, on my security cameras. I look for you. Come out here all the time right there. And then sometimes you come out here, and sometimes you don't come out here. Don't bite my finger. You want to play patty cakes? You want to get up here, huh? You want to get up here? Come on, get up here. Get up here. Get up in here. Come here. Come on, don't run off. You dropped it right there in front of you. Right, no, right, a little bit to your left. Just right here. Come on, up forward. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is right there. Come on. You got one more down there. One more. One more. There it is right there. That raccoon, he's smarter than the average bear. He's smarter than the average bear, him and Boo Boo. That raccoon smarter than the average bear, him and Boo Boo. Right there, the old raccoon right there, Tiny Tim. That's him right there, Tiny. He gonna put that pecan in the water right there. He'll wash that one off, but then put it in the dirt. He washed it off, then he puts it in the dirt. Now, why did you do that? He took that pecan, washed it off, got it real good and clean, then put it in the dirt. How about that? How about if I did that to you? How about if I did that to you? I put all them right there on top of you right there. I put all them on top of you right there, raccoon. Tiny. I was sitting inside there. I seen him on my security camera, and I didn't believe my eyes for a second there. I'm kind of groggy right now. My eyes are kind of groggy, and I finally recognized it was a raccoon out here. And he was out here about 3 minutes before I come outside. He stood here and waited on me. Yeah, the doctor's got me on over 15 pills a day. I take 7 pills for breakfast and 8 or 9 pills after breakfast. I don't even count no more. My mind is so gone. It's 3:30 in the morning right now, raccoon. 3:30. It's 3:30 in the morning right now, raccoon. Raccoon, Tiny Tim. He's a nice raccoon. You know, they don't get much nicer than that raccoon right there sometimes. You know, I was going to give you that one. I'm going to poke that one in your mouth. I was going to poke this one in your mouth. You know, the pecans in the water. He's a nice raccoon now. He's always been very nice. I ought to goose him. I started to put my goose on you. I started to put that goose right there on you. I started to go goose, goose, goose on that raccoon's butt. Butt with a double T. I was going to do that raccoon like that with a double T. Put it in the water. No, he got his hand in the water. Okay, just got that hand sitting on there, both hands in the water. He's something else. You're a nice raccoon. He does that so soft. He's so nice when he does stuff like that. He's so nice when he does stuff like that. He's real double nice. That right here, this is another hole one right there. That's another hole one right there. I'm trying to get all the big ones out of here. Getting all the big ones out of here sloppy. You done got your sloppy hands all over me now. Now I gotta wash my hands. Raccoon, Tiny Tim. What you doing, paddling in the water? You got that one hand just playing in the water with it. A raccoon, Tiny Tim right there. You better eat some of them birds and squirrels been eating all the stuff up, and them rats. Them rats be eating all the food up too. Oh, my back is hurting right now. Just sitting down, squatting, my back is starting to kill me. Raccoon, my back hurts. I can't stand out here much longer. That's a nice raccoon right there. He ain't never been no nicer than that raccoon right there. I might even watch this here. I throwed one in the water like this right here, raccoon. I did this here, raccoon. Raccoon, I did this. I put one in there for you, raccoon. I put one in the water for you. Raccoon, Tiny Tim. I put one in the water right there for that raccoon. That water not real nasty for him to have his hands in it there. Feet, whatever you call them. Hands. I reckon their hands. He can use his fingers just like me and you use our fingers. Tiny Tim right there. That's him right there too. Oh, I forgot I had an apple in there I was going to bring out here. I got an apple that I bought and nobody eat it. I bought it for my mother and she never did eat it. And I always buy an apple there and I'll cut it in half and cut slices up. Give her slices, and she didn't want any apples, so I got one left over. And it's starting to go bad, so I'm going to give it to the raccoon instead of throwing it in the trash. I seen a possum out here last night. I tried to give it to the possum, but he ran off. I think that possum is a she. I got most 99% males that come around my house, raccoons, and possums I have 99% females when the possums come around. Little raccoon right there, he ain't no possum. That raccoon right there, he ain't no possum. He ain't gonna play possum. That raccoon ain't playing possum, he's hungry. He ain't gonna play possum, he's hungry. He would never act like he didn't want nothing to eat right there. He'd never act like he didn't want nothing to eat right there. That raccoon right there. Got that hand in the water right there. He loves that water for some reason. Raccoon right there, Tiny Tim. Clara, she told me to put that bowl out there for that raccoon right there. She says, put that bowl out there for that raccoon. That's what Clara said. On that raccoon right there. Ooh, I got a bug in my head. I got a bug in my head. Raccoon, I need to wash that hand off where you had your old sloppy hands on me. Why did you get like that right there, like that, raccoon? I don't understand why he keeps getting up and down to eat one pecan. I reckon he feels like he's more alone. I got some worms. I'm going to dig some worms up one day and put them in a little bowl and have him so he can come right here and dig some worms up and eat them. That raccoon loves worms. Fat ones. He loves fat worms too. One juicy worm, what he loves. Fat and juicy. Oh, what he loves. Big old long worms, what he loves. That's his favorite. Look at that hand going in the water. Look at him. He got that right hand. My left, his right. Watch that right hand down there on the bottom there. He got his hand in the bottom of that bowl, feeling the bottom of it. As long as his fingers are touching the water, he's happy. Raccoon right there. Oh, I got a couple dishes I got to go in there and wash in a minute. I washed dishes at 4:30 yesterday. I'll probably wash some dishes at 4:30 this morning. I got to mop the kitchen and the den this morning first thing before 7 o'clock. After that raccoon leaves right here in just a minute, he might leave right now. But after he leaves, I'm going to go in there and mop the kitchen. I'm going to sweep the kitchen and the den and sweep the, look at him doing the zoom. He doing the zoom. Watch them back feet. Zoom, zoom. He can't hardly zoom, zoom, zoom. He's getting big, I'm gonna tell you that now. Taking his back feet, scratching the ground. You going somewhere, Tiny? Tiny Tim? You walking off into the sunset? There, Raccoon, walking off into the sunset. He said, no, the sun comes up that way. The sun comes up that way. The sun goes down the other way. I'm looking just about east, dead east. That's where they're coming from. Dead east is just about that way. The ocean is about one mile that way. The ocean is. The Atlantic Ocean is about 1 mile that way. Driving down the highway. Well, that was Tiny Tim. He come got some pecans. I got to go wash my hand off now when he slobbered all over it with his hands. Let me see what all he dropped before I go somewhere. I just want to make sure there's no no pecans on the ground, because that draws ants and that draws rats, and I don't like neither one of those that much. The pecan right there. You know, he dropped that on the ground. And the ants and roaches would love to find that. Okay, that was Tiny Tim. That's the first time I seen him in 3 or 4 days. Stop this video, stop.